What is up?
How's everybody doing?
Yo.
Welcome to our wonderful podcast, Nerds with a Mouth.
Can't use that.
We can't. Well, what you got?
We're figuring it out.
We're figuring it out. Nerds with a Mouth is not the name. Unfortunately, we were a little late on that. Somebody else already has it, and I'm not going to use somebody else's name. We need to be original, not duplicates.
Leave a name in the comments below for ideals for us to work with, apparently, because I thought that one was good. I even made a club on Forza. Everything, like, just, god damn.
So,
Playlist.
it's October. November's pulling up. November is prime time for video game releases, news, all that jazz, just straight for the holidays. A lot of games that are coming out we excited for. Some, not so much. Skyrim. It's
Oh,
What?
shade.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. So yeah, we're gonna give us our opinions on certain games, and
Doberkin.
these two are Xbox,
Each PlayStation.
on PlayStation.
Nothing against PlayStation. It was
Nothing
my first
against
console.
Xbox.
It was my very first console.
But, you know, PlayStation for the win.
Nintendo was my first, so whatever.
And we're gonna really talk first. Nintendo 64 was mine.
Nintendo was mine. Nintendo 64. Mario
Pokemon
Kart 64.
Pokemon Stadium.
That was the shit. But
Ocarina of Time. Drop the mic. Anyways.
don't you mean drop the flute? No, nothing.
Anyways.
So it's just. So what games are? I think next week or already, the game that was just released that was big, highly anticipated was Mafia III.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Came out on the 7th of October.
Don't get me started.
So I mean, so far the game's been out for I think a couple of days, and
It's been out a couple of days. It has a lot of first day problems.
yeah, as with
Frame
most
rate
games.
is dropping. There's a lot of mechanics that are just really wonky.
But
just
it's been getting high reviews though.
Very excellent reviews with story play and how the game's actually the character development really great. It's
set when?
1968 New Bordeaux during a very, very racial time.
Fun time in our history.
Yay.
it's
Basically, we're going to just get past the big elephant in the room. There is a level or a mission in the game.
you go kill some clan members.
Yeah, and it has, we're already right now in the vibe of racial tension. So, yeah, not helping it too much, but
The game isn't 100% based around it. It's based around a Vietnam vet coming back, finding out that his family was killed by the Italian mob.
well,
His
more than
adopted
that,
family.
like he was in the black mob. He left the service country, came back. They were working with the mob. They went to do a heist. They got their cut. Italian mob got their cut. Mob wanted the whole thing, so they went to the 7 meet. Literally killed everyone. They killed Lincoln, who got shot in the head. You can see the scar still on him, like throughout the whole game. And they left him for dead. They killed his whole family, and he somehow survived. That's all I know. I'm contemplating buying the game because it looks really, really good.
Yeah.
But I've already spent enough money on games for the last 2 months, so I'm gonna wait.
I can't wait. I plan on getting it soon. I don't know if they're doing a GTA kind of thing where they have cars that look like real world cars
Yeah.
and they're giving them fake names, or they're just going, oh, you're driving a 1969 Camaro, have fun. I don't know if it's going to be
say
like that.
The DLC you get with the game.
The family kickback.
Yeah, you get it looks like a '69 Camaro. You also get a Chevelle, a GTO look like. One of the cars look like a GTO,
Yeah.
but it doesn't say GTO
No.
there, obviously. They obviously didn't get the licensed cars. They got licensed music, but they didn't get the licensed cars, which I have no problem with.
Yeah.
I have zero problem with
Give
that.
me some real world looking cars and I'll be okay.
Yeah.
GTA did it and it worked out, so this game does look like it has a GTA feel with the gameplay and the free roaming. It's based in New Orleans, which we rarely have.
We haven't.
That's a tangent for later on in the video.
Like, can you name like other than Mafia and Left 4 Dead any other games that?
Not Injustice.
No, like the games that have been based in Louisiana or in New Orleans.
Infamous 2 was based in New Marrero. I think I might have butchered that name, but it was basically based around New Orleans after Katrina because there's an area where it's flooded. You have to like swim in the water with some monsters.
You can't touch the water.
No.
Like you can't touch the water at all in that second game.
You zip line on trolley tracks through the French Quarter. So besides that, there's not a whole lot of
it just doesn't.
New Orleans, which they should do more of. I think it'd be really great for.
I think it's the city isn't as big as New York.
True.
Or DC, which is why a lot of games, because you want to do a map. Well, if you do New Orleans, just the city itself, it's not necessarily big enough. But if they add in the Orleans Parish Metroplex, which is New Orleans and everything else around it, including where we live,
you got a pretty good sized map.
Yeah, which is what I'm talking about when I say do New Orleans. I'm talking about add in Metairie and Kenner and Harahan and stuff like that, just to build it up. Because you're right. New Orleans itself is not that big, but when you go, hey, I'm going to New Orleans, and you go to the airport, well, the airport's in Kenner, you still say I'm going to New Orleans.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they
That's
gotta
what
take
those
liberties and make the map obviously a lot bigger. Like,
they can,
who was it? It was the Crew. When I played that garbage ass game, I drove from Chicago all the way down to New Orleans. I'm like, this is dope. Like, they have the dome. They even have the library, like the I forget what it's called. That big red rock library. Like, they have that in the game. I'm like, that's fucking amazing. Like, they have like details, like small stuff like that. But then you go from like the Superdome, the Aerial Center, straight to the swamp.
Yep.
Well, they have to put in a lot of information in one area. If it was like,
okay, yeah, I'll give you that. Then you get to the French Quarter and the streets. And if you live in New Orleans, you know the French Quarter is not very wide. Like, it is tight. In the game, it literally goes from French Quarters like this to like way, like you have a lot of room to drive, and there's no potholes. It's
not very accurate.
Like, it's so inaccurate. It irritated me.
But
yeah.
What's
Injustice 2?
Injustice 2 looks amazing.
Like, and that they just finished the comic, like the graphic novel. They finally just finished.
So you think they're gonna do a second one?
I don't know. Like they literally just finished the first game's comic. Like, just now, it's taken 5 years to finish this. Or at least 5 years in their world. In the real world, it's like 2-3 years maybe. But
yeah,
still, it's taking this long.
Injustice was fun. Injustice 2
looks dope.
Let's add some more characters. Give us all the characters they've had from the first one, and just add more.
I think that's what they're gonna do.
All the DLC. So give me Lobo and Batgirl and all them. Give me them, but then also add 20 new characters.
Yeah, that and Supergirl, Gorilla Grodd, what's
Black Adam?
Yeah, someone else they announced too.
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
I mean, give me all those. Good fighting.
Wait, Martian Manhunter was in the first one.
Was he?
Yeah. He got killed in the comic, but he was in the first game.
Oh, I don't remember. But okay.
But
I always used either Nightwing or Flash.
I'm interested to see how is this going to work out in the second game. I want to know more about the story.
I don't think the game is going to be based around the comic. The comic's its own thing. The game is its own thing.
But that's the thing. Like, the first game picked up right apparently at the end or like in the middle of the comic, like they were doing.
Yeah.
And it became such a huge thing that they said, all right, well, let's continue. Let's just continue giving the backstory of what happened. Why are they fighting? Why did we have two-dimension Superman and Batman fighting each other? Why are they even fighting each other?
Yeah.
And like this Superman is like full on heel. Like,
let me kill everybody.
Like, straight up. Like at first I felt bad for him, but then it's like, nah, you need to die. Like you needs to go. You've gone too far. And this, I don't know. Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2. There's a lot of sequels that are in the works. Titanfall 2, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, which I haven't played the first one.
The first one was awesome.
So I don't know.
It's fun.
I don't know the whole story. I know there was a lot of you can create your own character, which is back. Yeah. And I know in the second one, they've introduced Namekian characters, so you can do the whole legendary Namekian, like in the movie where he, Lord Slug, where he can grow big, and then they have the Majin playable characters where you can
mix Namekian insane.
I think so. Isn't that part of the? Like I said, I haven't played the first.
I only play. I haven't created them. I just played.
I haven't played the first one. And I see a lot of people like doing the fusion thing, and it's like they'll fuse Piccolo and Krillin, or they'll fuse like two random characters, and they'll make one awesome character. I hope if they bring that back.
It could be worse. You could fuse Jirobe and Yamcha, which might as well be the same thing.
Come on now, Jirobe
that was shade.
Jirobe did his. He cut off Vegeta's head.
I'm throwing shade at Yamcha.
Everybody throws shade at Yamcha. The little cat thing, I forgot his name. He throws shade at Yamcha.
Oh god, Dragon Ball Z abridged. Y'all need.
I can't wait for Super to come out.
Oh god, yes.
January.
You know what game I'm really excited for? I wish I got the beta too, but they never sent it. For Honor.
Yeah. So to get the beta for For Honor, you had to be a personality.
Oh.
You had to be a YouTube personality or somebody of some type of fame.
You're not YouTube famous yet.
We getting there. We got 60-some subscribers. Shout out to the new one I saw last night. Shout out. I saw you.
I've told a couple people I play with that they should sign up. So it might be you.
Appreciate you.
For Honor looks amazing. You get to play as a Berserker, a Warden, or Kensai, and I can't wait to be a Berserker.
What, Knights, Vikings, and
Samurais. Can't wait to be a Berserker.
He's a Berserker.
I can't wait to take an axe to somebody's face.
It's so brutal too.
It is. And the fighting mechanism is so well played, and it's really rare. It's actually, I think, a new mechanism in the game where you can block. If you see your character, the opposite character, go up, you take one of the joysticks, you hit up, and you block it, and you can block everything they swing at you, or you could just go full blown boss.
Attack
and just attack, and it looks amazing. The story looks phenomenal. From what I'm getting, you play as the main character, because there is a campaign. The main character is the Vikings, and then it goes Knight, and then Kensai, and then they all
meet up.
Someone's
playing like the
somebody's playing with them. If you've ever watched the trailer, you've noticed they're all like, okay, it's done. The three main are standing there. They're like, what are we fighting for, sorta? And you have what's her face just shoot an arrow at the Berserker, and he breaks it, and then they start fighting again. Somebody's in the background pulling strings, making people fight. I can't wait to find out who it is.
Well, you mighty quiet. You got anything?
Huh?
That's it. You've been really quiet.
The Bioshock Remastered.
That does look pretty cool. Even I didn't care for Infinite.
See, this is why I didn't bring it up. This is why I didn't bring it up.
I'm not saying it's a bad game. I didn't care for it. I like 2 better. Yes, I know 2 was the crappy one.
My cousin would kill you.
She could try.
I didn't play any of them, but I don't do.
That's another reason.
I don't do
horror or psychological.
I do, and I enjoyed it.
No,
I enjoyed all of them. I just didn't care.
Fallout, obviously, if they do, because I'm pretty sure some of you heard on the down low that the domain name, whatever, for was it Fallout New Orleans has been bought and paid for. But it's also been taken off the site.
Same thing happened with the Boston one, though. It was bought and paid for, taken off the site, then put back on the site.
Yes.
Then it was bought.
But if you remember, New Vegas is, I think it's going to be like that.
Like a spin-off, not a main title.
Okay. New Vegas is totally relevant. In fact, I think that game was better than Fallout 3 in itself. Secondly,
I meant spin-off like how you have GTA 4, 3, 4, and 5, but you also have Vice City.
Yeah, we have Vice City.
So, New Vegas, and if they do a New Orleans, would be that kind of game.
Yeah.
It's part of it. It's part of the main story, but it's still a spin-off.
So there's like a lot of people thinking about how they would go about doing that. So
I'd love it if they did it in New Orleans. Like I said, we don't have a lot of New Orleans games. Give me some mutated alligators.
I feel like it would be like Far Harbor, but
way darker.
Awesome.
Give me some nuclear Fallout voodooism.
Oh,
that would be awesome. The Rougarou. For what y'all don't know, that's our version of a werewolf, the swamp wolf thingy monster. It lives like if you go that way. If you go that way, like 30 miles, you hit swamp. It lives in there, and it'll eat your face.
You just pointed that way, like they knew where that way was.
Basically, we live in Louisiana. If I could point anywhere, it'd be a swamp.
Okay, if you go into the deep swamp, it's there. Pretty much.
Mutated alligators, I think, would be pretty cool because Fall Harbor has those mutated anglerfish that walk on legs. That would be pretty cool.
Oh, we got what? Alligator, deer,
boars.
Yeah,
we have boars. We have hogs. Oh my God, Nutri-Rat.
Oh,
those could be the new rad roaches.
Oh,
the cockroaches.
Yeah.
They're gonna have hood ratted roaches.
We got some pretty hood.
I'm just saying, like there's a lot of. Give me some like inbred people from Mississippi.
The entire state.
Damn. No, but seriously, give me some inbred Southerners. You know, and make it like a gang war. You know, because that's a big thing with the city, and well, which of course Mafia is based off of.
Yeah.
It's all about gangs. So if they make it to where like each individual part of the New Orleans Metroplex was owned by a specific gang, and you're always at war with each other, and then you're like not the lone wanderer. You have to come up with like this, like. Let's freaking New Vegas. You're like, I'm the courier, and I was like, no, wait, you're a mailman. Like that's all courier. You're a mailman.
I think Fallout could benefit from having a buddy system like that. What was the game?
They do have a buddy system.
I literally have 2 players, like a co-op.
You
the gun. There were like 2 soldiers. And
Army of 2.
Yeah,
Army of 2 was a.
It would be, but you would want. It kind of takes away from the whole.
Yeah, you're a loner.
Fallout's kind of a.
It's not
it's an RPG.
Yeah, but to have someone to experience that with you and go with your journey with you too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
but that's something like. But that's not a game that's coming out. That's like a rumor mill.
True.
You know, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
So who's still playing Pokemon Go?
Very rarely. I have 2 eggs that need to hatch. And for the life of me, they will not hatch, even though I walk everywhere. I walk around at work, it still doesn't do anything.
It's because your GPS, you're still in the same area.
Yeah. Pokemon Sun and Moon, we're about a month and a half away by the time this is recording. I can't wait. Sun
I don't think y'all heard, but she made like this little sound.
It's in Hawaii.
So, Solgaleo looks like Liger Zero from Zoids, and that's what I'm gonna name him.
Solgaleo.
You heard it could be bring like Zoids. That's for another.
That's a whole new thing.
That's a whole another podcast.
Lunala. It's like a. Lunala is a.
It's a bat.
Is a bat, which she looks really cool.
But it translates to moonwings.
I'm just glad they're not dragons.
Yes.
No offense.
Bless.
I like the dragon type. Dragon type is one of my favorite. I'm tired of seeing, we have the water dragon, steel dragon, ghost dragon, fire dragon, electric dragon, ice dragon, ground dragon. Yeah, you can stop with the
Frog
dragons.
dragon, pizza dragon, egg dragon, barbecue dragon.
But, oh my god.
Stop that.
But they haven't released the evolution. They showed us the second evolution for the freaking starters. I caught myself.
Which
Fudge Nugget.
Rowlet looks awesome. The
Litten looks lit.
And Poplio is. I was going, oh man, he looks cool. I hope his secondary, not so much. He has Populio's second evolution has the same as Ralts the Curlia in Gen 3 before you could evolve it to a Galilade. When he was in Curlia, it was a girl and a tutu, but it could be a male, which I have no problem with. It's just I wish they wouldn't do both genders looking like a single gender. Like how Jinx used to be nothing but male or female. Now Jinx is nothing but male. I mean female.
Oh, I'm about to say I was male.
Jinx got switched to she's purely female, and like Tauros is male, Miltank is female, stuff like that. I kind of wish they would keep that away from starters.
Well, I mean, I'm from Miltank. I mean, Jinx does Nicki Minaj, so she has to be a female. At least I think she's female.
It's just you can't give the Pokemon skirts and be like, I'm gonna name him Steve.
I do it.
Did you?
I know people who do it, and I'm not complaining. I am complaining. It's just keep that away from the starters. If you want to do it to another Pokemon, that's one thing. Go have at it. The starters need to be where if you look at them, you can go, that could be a male or a female. Not go, oh, that thing looks like a dolphin in a dress, or a cat in a wrestling suit.
You know what?
Because if Litten becomes the wrestler that it's
not,
supposed
but
to
he's
be,
not, because normally second evolution they would be
bipedal.
Partially, yes, or at least like crouch. But he's not. He's still on all four legs.
If he stays on all four, that would be awesome.
There's still hope.
Rowlet needs to just keep staying fire. I mean, on flying grass. That's awesome. Litten's, he can go fire whatever, fire dark, fire ground.
I want fire ground or fire dark.
Poplio is still straight water, but he might go water fairy, which is different. We have Meryl and Azumarill and all that. That's water fairy, not a whole lot.
But they never get used.
They don't. I don't like. You can't introduce a new typing and then give it to that starter the year later, the next gen.
Yeah.
I know Empoleon was water steel, but that was 2 gens before. That was 2 gens after they introduced steel type. So it's. I can't wait. I love it. I love all the little mechanics. Alolan Pokemon. I can't wait to catch me a Cubone. Then I can have a Fire Ghost Marowak. Looks dope. Ultra Beast. It's a whole new thing that I don't know much about. There's not a whole. Nobody knows a lot unless you worked on the game. I can't wait.
Alright, I want to end with this question. What game do y'all think needs to be a success? Mass Effect Andromeda or Ghost Recon Wildlands?
Mass Effect Andromeda. Ghost Recon needs to stop. Ghost Recon is one of those things that it should have died back with the PS2.
Really?
Yes. When's the last time you played a Ghost Recon game?
Advanced Warfare. Not Advanced, Ghost
PS2.
No, it was on PS3 or Xbox 360 or something. It was the one you can like explode your weapon, move everything. Fire Warfare, something Warfare.
I haven't played a Ghost Recon since PlayStation 2.
It was fun. They're fun. Like I enjoy them more than when Call of Duty and Battlefield at that peak.
Hold on, Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. I understand Call of Duty is one of those games. Oh, it's like every other Call of Duty game. It's exactly the same. Infinite Warfare looks amazing. You get to fly around in a spaceship jet and fight in space.
I want to fight in space and use Star Wars for that.
No, you can actually fly in this game.
I know. I've seen the trailer. I've seen the gameplay.
It looks great.
I'm not. The only reason if I even want to buy that game is just to get Modern Warfare Remastered.
That too. It does look amazing.
That looks.
But
dope.
also, you have to think about this: space zombies. I know you don't think about that.
I want to go space zombies. No.
Space zombies. It's one of those things. It's like everybody complains about it. If you ever noticed, everybody complains about the Call of Duty. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare was
look
bad. Okay.
Advanced Warfare. All that stuff. it still sold over so many millions of copies.
Yo, these little kids are gonna get their mouths.
Right, how many people did you know your age that bought Call of Duty?
My age, at least 15.
Okay. I know about 100 people that bought it. Because when I turn on my PlayStation, I go, oh, let me see what my friends are. They're all playing either Black Ops 3 or Advanced Warfare. People, it's one of those things, people love to complain about it, but still buy it.
Here's the thing. Everyone agrees, Ghost and Advanced Warfare were absolute
story mode.
Garbage.
Yes, the campaign was bad.
But we live in the era like it's all about multiplayer. Nobody
really plays.
I care about story. I like to play a game that has a good story. Case in point, Battlefield 3. Played the campaign all the way through. Played it twice. Don't ever do that for a shooter game. Never. Not once. Except for Battlefield. Call of Duty haven't finished one campaign yet.
Battlefield is one of those games that everybody's like, oh my god, it's gonna be amazing, and then how many people play it? You get your big number of people to play it, and then it's like, it dies down to barely nothing. So like Battlefield 1's coming out. Yes, it looks awesome. It has all the hype. I don't think it's gonna last the hype.
Really?
I think all the hate that people are giving Call of Duty is because it's just gonna transfer over, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, this is really good. Because people complain, oh, they're stealing stuff from Titanfall with the grapple hook and all this stuff. It's
I can't pee.
We haven't said nothing.
You guys stopped quietly.
We didn't say nothing. We just letting you go. He stopped talking. We still talking, arguing.
I stopped so we know where to stop it, so you don't put that in the video. You cut that and you cut the next
one. You could have told me that when the camera still.
Okay, cut it.
You need to cut it. What?
So as I was saying, I think all the hate that Call of Duty gets is just people trying to fit the norm of, oh man, is somebody hating on this? Oh, I'm gonna hate it too. I
did not try to fit the norm. As soon as I was like, alright, the Sea Trip Call of Duty, I saw him like, this looks like the first trailer they had for when it was on Facebook. Like, I don't like, no. Then they came out with the E3 trailer. I'm like, okay, you should start with this. You should.
I understand that, but where else would they go? Okay, all the Call of Duties follow years after. Besides Black Ops 1, where it was based back in the 50s. Yeah. Every one after that has been placed in the future of the last game. So Advanced Warfare is based in the really distant future. Where's the next one going to go? They're not going to pull a Battlefield. Let's go back to World War I.
It'll be refreshing.
Why? Go play the GameCube games and play Call of Duty 1949.
The big red one.
I mean,
it was refreshing for me playing the beta for Battlefield 1. It was super refreshing instead of.
I'm happy to fly in space and it.
Granted, I've when it comes to like the two Call of Duty and Battlefield, I've always leaned a little more towards Battlefield because of you can't just like run and gun. You have to kind of like think and be methodical sometimes. Granted, yeah, there's some cases where you kind of have to like mow some motherfuckers down.
I mean, Hardlines. You want to.
Hardline was bad.
Hardline is
even
Hardline is the Call of Duty.
Big Red and Deep Voice, they'll agree to it. Like we all agree, Hardline was like a misstep for EA.
Hardline is the Battlefield's Ghost.
I'll agree to that. I will 100% agree.
Even their multiplayer sucked. Ghost's multiplayer didn't suck. It was the story sucked.
Oh yeah. That's the thing.
Call of Duty never had a shitty multiplayer.
You guys are literally arguing semantics right now.
It's what you did. This is video game talk. This is what everybody does.
Yeah.
We know.
You argue about almost everything, though.
I play first-person RPGs. So.
Anyways, that's all we have for. My eyes! No! Why?
That is all that we have for.
I'm blind.
This portion of our. Video.
All I did was flick my hair.
She whipped her hair back and forth.
It took out my eye.
If you liked Brian getting hit in the face with hair,
with the hair was a finger.
Drop that like down below.
Be sure to watch October 31st, Halloween, our stream.
We'll stream.
We will be playing Zombie U on the PS4, which is just Zombie and also the Outlast 2 demo for a bit.
I don't wanna.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna scream like a little bitch.
Yes, he will. And I'm gonna laugh the entire time.
Y'all gonna be entertained by my pain.
See ya.
I'll stop the camera. Okay, you can do it.
Ah, shit. It won't.
Hit the button. How you can't hit the button?